What up? What's happening? What's cracking, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler, here with two amazing people. We got Queen of the Pod herself with the cut, fresh and clean. We got KC in the building.
What's going on?
KC, how many days are you into this soft 75? How's it going? What's your experiences? What's up?
41 freaking days, and it feels great. I feel like I know some words in Korean because I'm making myself.
You really
learn
learn
Korean.
how to speak Korean? That's
I'm
cool.
dead ass. I'm working on the being able to speak it. I need to buy like a notebook where I could like write the characters and stuff because I feel like that'd be hard. If I could
That would be hard.
You know what I mean? Write it, that'd be sick. But I've been really.
Damn, you really taking this Korean lifestyle
Trying to
serious.
get you Korean, babe.
I really
am.
You really want to find a Korean man.
She trying to get her Korean, babe.
So, but this is my thing. It started
like Chris
off
Tucker.
like it started off as I want a Korean guy, but now it's just like I fuck with the culture though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I
Have
really
you been
enjoy
watching Korean documentaries about like the Korean War and stuff like that?
it. Okay, no, because I feel like the ones I've tried to watch is like boring.
Yeah.
And I'm a national. No, don't get me wrong. I love Geographic. I could watch the shows, but it's just like, damn, you got to give me a little. I'm not saying I want Chris Tucker to be the narrator, but goddamn, give me something. It's too boring, and it's also depressing. And I feel like all like civilizations are like slavery. Okay, cool, great. Here we're gonna start from here. Alrighty. Yep, they may not have been niggas, but they were the niggas of their, society.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, no.
That's funny.
She trying to get a Korean, babe. Hey.
She's smart
man,
Korean
well,
blue.
happy for you, KC.
Hey.
Proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying.
I'm also been going through some training. It's countdown to the Spartan race, like legit 1 month away.
Hey, come on.
You feel me?
Yeah, gang.
Quite nervous because I'm not ready, but I'm decent enough to get through it. I will not excel. I've come to terms.
The plan is to get through it and
plan
survive.
is to for me and my wife to pass that line. That's the only.
I know
goal.
that's right. The
Even
finish
if I
line.
gotta carry her on my back, or if she gotta carry me on her back.
I will be carrying her. I will jump her over that flame of the wall of fire, whatever the frig it is. It should be cool. Jay,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's like the fire you got to jump over at the end.
Oh wow, really? It's like an actual fire?
It's like a whole bunch of charcoal.
What?
Up a little bit, yeah.
That's dangerous.
A little bit, yeah.
It's a little.
Also
right?
throwing, we got to throw a spear anyway. Jay, how you doing, black man? How's everything?
I'm good. My life has been taken over by PlayStation since I had COVID. I've been playing college football 25, and I think I'm on my 10th season.
Wow, even
I've switched 4 teams.
How do you feel?
It just bringing back the good old memories of my youth back in college.
I want you to know you are not convincing my wife that I should get a PS5.
Oh, well. You got more responsibilities.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, you got more responsibilities. Yeah, I understand. Like when I'm home alone, I'm just home alone. So I play video games. You know what I'm saying? AKC, we got free time.
To be honest with you, man, I'm just finna put that girl on my lap. She gonna be holding the controller.
Hey,
I know that's right.
You should get it.
Teach him young.
I'm just saying you should get it, bro. You should get it. Get some college football. It's gonna bring back your youth. So KC, they made college football back in 2014, and that was the last time they made it. So it's been 10 years, 11 years. It's been 10 years since they made the last one. So
yeah, it was due to the whole name and likeness situation since they wasn't paying the players. So now that the players in the game actually get paid for it, they brought the game back.
They brought it back.
Yeah, they can use people's last names now because they used to never put people's last names on the game. It could be
because they would have to pay him.
Yeah, they would put number 5. You knew it was Reggie Bush, but it would say like number 5, and you like, wow. And Reggie Bush
It
on
was
the
no
cover.
names at all either.
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
It's kind of crazy like that. But yeah, it's good. It's good to see the game has changed and it's for the better. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get on it one day. You know.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
But yeah,
I'm gonna play.
That's where I've been. I've been involved in being the greatest college football coach of all time.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but I hope you're having fun. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Great time.
All right, man. Well, Casey, how's your weekend?
It was good. It was solid.
Yeah.
Self-care weekend. Yeah.
Oh, what does this involve?
So hair, nails, toes. I got stuff for the house. First of all, can we talk about fucking Glade plugins and how that's a fucking ripoff?
Very much so.
Can we talk about it? Because the bullshit about it is you go to Walmart, they got the big pack. Sorry, this is a little tangent. They got the big pack of all the fucking other smells, but the fucking smell I like is only a 6-pack. How? I mean a 5-pack. How?
Oh, dang.
So I got to buy 2 of them motherfuckers just to have a solid kind of aroma in the house for one go round. And then I got to buy 2 more again. And even on Amazon don't even got that bitch beyond a 5-pack. I mean, I don't understand. Do we all like the smell of fresh vanilla? I don't get it. Like that shit really, yo, it's irritating. Yeah. And each one for the 5 is like $11.
You know what? I was gonna give you a recommendation, but I'm gonna complain with you. I can't believe these niggas. I can't believe they gonna charge you like that.
Do you see what I'm saying though?
Look, that's dirty.
I really think in this day and age, the economy is so in the shitter. You gotta break me off a piece somewhere. You know what I mean? Gas $250,000. Yeah, no.
Room fragrances is where we should get the discounts for sure.
Do you know what I mean? If
I didn't know fresh vanilla was popping like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ain't
I had a vanilla old fashioned this weekend. Vanilla good, bro.
I didn't know it wasn't popping like that because usually the
vanilla is such a strong aroma, but it's not overpowering.
No, Jay, vanilla is popping. That's why they only sold the 5-packs.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's why they only sold the 5-pack and
maybe it's
the price
harder
on
to make because it's so good.
It ain't that fucking.
It's not
hard.
that it's harder to make. People love it so much.
But also,
so they say
everybody wants
we can't
linen.
Give out 10.
Also,
and you know what? They got a big pack of the linen.
Yeah, everybody loves linen. That's their go-to fragrance.
Smell like fresh laundry.
Fresh laundry.
Yeah, I mean, so because I hate when you come in somebody's house, no shade, no tea, to anybody's house I've been to, and it don't smell like nothing. Like when you come in my houses, you smell the vanilla. You know what I mean? You smell. Oh, this motherfucker care about the aroma.
As long as it don't smell like something, I think it's okay with me.
I have a trash can right near my door. You don't smell the trash. You know what you smell? You smell the vanilla. I
will remember that if you ever come down to the city. If you ever hit the city, I'll go to Lowe's.
Yeah, I'm not going to say nothing because I'm not rude. But I'm like,
nah, you know what? So I used to do candles.
Yeah,
I used to do candles. Shout out to my homie. Shout out to my homie Priscilla. She had a candle line. I made the website for. I don't know, bro. I forget the name of the candle. So
soy candles smell the best. See, I'm a snob when it comes to candles and scents.
Waxbywheels.com. Check out waxbywheels.com. She got these big candles, lovely scents, but I can't do candles with the baby just because of smoking and all that woody wop. So that is tragic. So I gotta figure out some other ways.
Shit,
I didn't even think of that. Oh God. So
but I like the water diffuser. I use a water diffuser, put the oils in the water, and that does good too. The oils be expensive as hell.
Yeah, them oils, man. But you also don't need to use that much.
Ty. They be this big.
And you're supposed to use distilled water, so you don't jack up the.
Not regular water.
You're supposed to use distilled. I don't know
machines like that use water. They say it's always best to use distilled water because of all the stuff that's in the tap water.
Yeah.
like fluoride.
Because you'll end up, if you use it too much, you'll end up seeing like, your machine staining and stuff because of the water. It's crazy. It's crazy work.
Like the minerals and stuff. The still water says the best for like all those type of contraptions.
Casey, does the salon you go to, do they offer drinks?
Ooh, because now you just reminded me of the bullshit I encountered this weekend. So, I feel like every time y'all ask me how my weekend was, I have a bullshit story. And I really just wish better on my weekends. So, I go in. This is my thing. I don't know about y'all, but I am a one and done, right? So, if I'm doing my hair, I'm like, fuck it. Let's do nails that same day. Let's just get it done. So that Sunday, I can just be in the house and do what I need to do. Cool. So I text my nail tech Friday. Because the thing with the Vietnamese motherfuckers, you can't text them about an appointment too many days in between. And I'm going to say it because she's from Vietnam, so I can say this shit. Shout out to Leanne. She not a real one, but she a one. Okay? So this is the same motherfucker who was on vacation in Vietnam for several months, and I had to fucking figure it out. You know what I mean? So her inconsiderateness is not new. But anyway.
She went American Gangster on you, huh?
Ooh, I'm derailing. And I'm telling you, I'm like, she was fucking moving weight. Ain't no way. You in fucking Vietnam for that long.
She went
the fuck did you come over here for? You might as well have stayed over there. But anyway, so I go and she's like, oh, I could do your nails. The earliest I could do is 11. I'm like, hey, I can't do 11. How about 4:00? She's like, yeah, swing by 4:00. Cool. I know that means I got to pull up 15 minutes early. So I'm there at 3:45. I'm in there signing in. Oh, hey, Casey. Oh, and then she does all this like feeling on me, gives me a hug. She's very touchy, Leanne. And I'm like, okay, where's my foot lady? I see Emily. These are their American names, by the way. I see Emily. Emily come. Emily, does what she needs to do on the feet. And she go crazy. I'm noticing that my nails are not being soaked off. Leanne comes over. Hey, what are you getting done on your nails? I show her the picture, show her the link. I'm like, hey, this is what I want. Oh, okay. Walks away. I'm like, damn, my feet are almost done. Nobody soaked me off. Nobody's cut my shit. Like nothing. I'm not new to this. So I'm like, something's not going right here. Cool. Emily finishes the toes. I'm like, hey. Emily's like, oh, are you doing your hands as well? Emily know what the fuck going on, right? So then Emily like, who's doing it? And I say, Leanne. I literally point to Leanne, right? She's diagonal. This is how you know she's dead wrong, because she's evading eye contact.
No, she did.
And I'm like, swear to you. She got somebody in front of her. Then I see somebody sitting next to the girl she's doing, and she's fuming. So that tells me that this motherfucker waiting on her nails.
No, she ain't behind. No, she ain't behind. You told her 4:00. Oh, my goodness.
So I'm going to get better. So I'm like, okay, cool. Keep in mind, Leanne is the owner. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Is her husband available? Alex go crazy on the nails. Alex
her husband is part of the business.
Yeah.
There's always a guy in there doing nails. There's always a guy in the nail salons doing nails.
Yeah. You think this bread is going to be earned solo?
Yeah.
No,
Jada go to Kenny. To Kenny.
It's a unit. It's a unit. One band, one sound. So he come up to me. And when he comes up to me, I'm seeing him hunched over. Anytime an Asian person in a nail salon comes to you hunched over, they got bullshit that they about to spew in your ear and whisper to you. He come hunched over, and this man said, honey, I have an appointment with somebody else. I said, oh, I'm glad somebody respect appointments around here. Because I had one with Lily, and she said no. She not even looking at me. Oh, honey, can you come tomorrow? I said, you know what? I'm going to come tomorrow because, one, I don't want you to rush and do a shitty job on my nails because you're rushing and I just don't want it. So I get up, I go. Keep in mind, they didn't give me no mimosa. They just gave me a Coke. They didn't offer me no alcohol.
Hold up, fam. They going to offer you a Coke? Not even a Sprite, a Spritz, Perrier? They won't give you a Coke?
No mimosa. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And I get in my car, and you know what?
Rum in it.
Something. Make the shit pop. So I'm fuming at this point. Switch over, and I tell him, I was like, hey, what time can I come tomorrow? Because I want to solidify it here in the space. He said 11. I said, is that the earliest? He said, no. I was like, what's the earliest? He said 10. I was like, how about 10:30? He said, you got it. I was like, all right, Alex, I'm going to see you at 10:30.
So you show up at 10:15.
You not slow. Show up at 10:15. Sunday. log in because I have an appointment, correct? The nigga at the bartender, because it has a bar there. The nigga at the bar is like, oh, who's doing your nails? And I was like, Alex or Leanne, the owners, whoever. This motherfucker gonna tell me they not here yet. I said, huh? I was like, they must live down the street, correct? He's like, yeah, well, I don't know, because they always show late. I was like, okay. I sat at the bar, and you know what? I had me like 3-4 mimosas. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you have to. You have to. You dead wrong. You are dead wrong. This motherfucker Leanne come in. She like, honey, you drunk? I was like, bitch, don't. You trying to make jokes, and it's not the time. It's not. You got to read the fucking room. You trying to make jokes. So then she tells me where to sit, and I notice I'm sitting at Alex's seat. I have no problem because I'm not really talking to Leanne. I'm not really trying to chit chat. So Alex is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," blah blah blah. Ends up discounting my shit so much.
He better.
Yeah, I mean it's the lease. So I paid $50 plus tip.
That's
and
all
right. Okay.
And I got the cuticles, the cutoff, all the things. Leanne, this whole time I'm sitting there doing my nails. When I tell you, you would think we were lovers scorned. Because I was just like, she kept trying to touch me, and I was like, I was going like this. Because no, we're not cool.
She came in and showed.
She came in trying to, I said, no, we're not cool.
After that stuff she pulled, she didn't even want to give you eye contact or tell you what was happening.
And
she deserves
and I say all this to say, Asian people do not take that appointment shit at the nail salon. They say that to appease
They really
us
don't.
And I swear to God, they don't give a fuck. Because how is it that every motherfucker I speak to about the nail experience, they all have the same story?
Whenever I set an appointment to get a pedicure, I show up an hour early and we get cracking.
You know what I mean?
I feel like nails in the hair always have issues with appointment scheduling.
But my thing is, so you know how long it takes you to do something, right? You know, okay, this person wants this done. This is going to take an hour or hour and a half. You know what I mean? You know. So why say yes?
Mm-hmm. They try and get that money.
Sure was. And I'm telling you.
They try and get that money.
Fuming, hot water. The man said, oh, you want design? I was like, no, I don't want design. Come on to make this quick.
I swear, bro, the moment I find a local black-owned nail salon.
See, but that's some shit right there, because I've been to black-owned.
I'm going to say, Tyler.
It's been worse. At least I like my nails. You go to a black-owned, deal with the same bullshit, and then your shit's fucked. You know what I mean?
They got the monopoly.
A good one. The moment I find a good one.
You can't do it.
Or if you do find a good one, I feel like the pricing be so jacked.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
That it's like you're paying, you know what I mean? And I don't have a problem. Let me be clear. I have no problem paying for excellent service if I'm getting something done well.
I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't trust anybody but an Asian woman or man with my nails. I'll be honest with you.
I had a white woman do my feet one time.
Oh, I don't know.
Not only did it feel empowering, it was the best experience I ever had.
No, but did she really get in there though?
I swear I felt like I was walking on clouds when I got up. That lady took her sweet time on my feet.
I think that you were walking on clouds because of your ancestors. I don't think that was.
Yeah, I think that was.
No, I swear. And
that was an ancestral.
I
swear. I think that was the power.
I swear this was the greatest. I was down in like Norfolk, Virginia. I swear it was the greatest experience I ever had. I swear, because she took her time. I ain't feel like they was trying to speed through just to get to another person.
See what I'm saying?
She was doing her thing, bro. It felt amazing, bro. I'm just trying.
Okay, maybe Sarah knew what she was doing.
I'm
sorry. I'm assuming.
Catherine. I really do think her name was Sarah, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got the vibes of Sarah. Yeah.
Casey, I'm sorry you had to experience that, you know.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a story.
I mean, you just can't have a crazier experience at the salon, you know.
It's terrible service, it sounds like.
Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't mad because I left there fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was the mimosas
how
free?
Much orange
they
juice?
Was
What's
free.
Oh, and when I tell you the guy, I was like, yeah, I just need you to do this with the orange juice.
Okay, see, for those
the aroma,
it's just a slight. She's just waving the aroma of orange juice over the champagne.
I just want the champagne.
No, but and this is the thing. When you go to Asian spots, this is the other reason why I like going to them. Asians are heavy-handed with liquor. So if you looking to go get your shit done and have a good time, because I had 3 or 4 before they got there, and then I had another 2 when I was there. You know what I mean? When doing my nails.
They knew what they were doing. Yeah. That's why they came late. They're like, let me get her drunk. before noon.
Yeah, I had a good time.
And then we'll come in. They probably
but
was calling the lady how many she have so far.
And that's why she thought she could be all bully. I was like, no, we in.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Shout
out Leanne and them.
Shout out Leanne and them. You know what I'm saying? I went to a speakeasy. I went to a speakeasy this last Friday.
What's a speakeasy?
It's pretty much a bar, but just way more chill. But it's not like a lounge.
A lounge?
They used to call underground.
It's like
they used to call underground bars back during Prohibition.
It is an underground bar. It literally is in the basement. But it's a vibe.
Okay, that's
fun. Cool. Yeah, it was.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. Because.
Why was it interesting?
Well, it was. I just had miscommunication with my boy because it was. It was supposed to just be like the fellas getting a drink. And my dog brought 2 ladies with him.
Oh.
And it was like.
What was the miscommunication? Did you name that, hey, the guys are rallying together. We're going to.
The miscommunication, the thing is, I knew he was bringing them, but the miscommunication was.
You didn't correct him, though.
The miscommunication was he brought them because he thought my wife was coming. But I told him, your brother-in-law is coming. I told him that his brother-in-law was coming, but he thought my wife was coming, and that's why he brought a girl with him, and she brought her friend. So then where I'm at this speakeasy with, it's me married, my boy's brother married, and
I love
him, and it's 2 girls, and I'm like, and then my wife's best friend is the manager at the speakeasy, and like, I'm like, look, I know this ain't what it seemed like. I'll swear to you. I just, like, it was cool. It was a good time. But I was like, the appearance could have looked a little crazy. Like, if you was
like, that's looking sketch. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Yeah. If you didn't know, it would have been like, bruh. And my dog was like, man, I ain't know, bruh. I ain't know. I wouldn't have brought him, but hey, it was all good. The drinks was great. Like I said, I had vanilla old fashioned. That was fire. Had the joint called.
That actually sounds hella good.
It was. And they came over with the little smoke thing. Take the cover off, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, show.
You know what I'm saying? I had a little joint called a paper plane. It was like bourbon, like amaretto, some shit like that. It was fire. It came in a little fancy glass. So I felt like a little bad bitch, you know?
Not I felt like a bad bitch. I hate you.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we all had some
Damn, you're not gonna ask Jalen about his weekend?
Jalen said he played NCAA.
Oh, you right.
I don't want to talk about my weekend anymore.
He said he played NCAA football. He said he was top 10 coach.
Nigga, that's all you did.
Actually, I had a weekend, but I don't want to talk about my weekend. We got like 30 minutes left.
See, okay, so cool. I'm in the right, Jalen. Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Sexxy Red has a beauty line.
I'm not buying that shit.
Sexxy Red.
I don't know who would look at Sexxy Red and be like,
it's called like Northside Princess.
Not I want to look like that.
She has a beauty line called Northside Princess, and her first product is lip gloss.
Okay, that's a good foundation.
That is a great start.
Great start.
Hard to fuck up lip gloss.
Yeah.
So, the names of the lip gloss. What does NSFW stand for?
Not safe for work.
Yeah. The names of the products are NSFW. Let's go through these names real quick. We have Coochie Juice, which I'm not gonna lie. Can I just say?
That says, let me buy that and put that on my fucking
I want
lips.
some Coochie Juice on my lips.
Can I just say though, that's not a terrible name.
That's not the worst.
I mean,
oh God,
Erykah Badu got a candle with her.
I thought it was perfume.
It's a candle.
It's a candle with the scent of her vagina. So I can't be mad at that.
I don't know. I don't want to smell. What does her vagina smell like? This is
I'm
scary.
sure.
as
I'm
fuck.
sure it gives you
It smell like a
supernatural.
candle?
I'm sure it gives you supernatural powers if you smell it. Erica Badu.
You think?
I'm
I don't know.
sure. I'm
Erica
sure.
Badu, she don't strike me as a bitch that soak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you gotta understand.
She got a musk.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Capital fucking K. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
That could go a lot of ways.
Do you think it has regenerative powers or some shit?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be able to like my third eye just gonna open up.
Why
Nah.
Erica Badu? Why
my
Erica
chakras, my
Badu
chakras gonna be aligned. You know,
why Erica Badu's coochie smell like rosemary and sage?
that's what I'm saying.
What
Now,
if it's
but
what she thinks?
but coochie juice on the lip ain't terrible.
That sounds
like,
disgusting.
You know, for all
that
I feel like
sounds
that's
gross
good
as
for the
fuck.
LGBTQ
I've had coochie juice
plus
on my lips
community.
before, but
That's what I'm saying though.
I've-
Niggas done put coochie juice on their lips.
But this ain't for.
But you ain't
fellas.
got it fucking shining.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not.
but
taking,
I'm saying, KC,
I ain't gonna be taking no
KC,
coochie juice. And,
KC, you wouldn't be like, hey nigga, come and get some of this coochie juice.
Nah, that's
It's like, come and get some of this coochie juice.
that shit is not
You
blue
would-
sticks. That's crazy.
What if you was like, what if you pop that thing over and like, pop, come and get some of this Gucci juice.
Ooh. So you said that's not the worst. What are the other
It's
ones?
not the
This is
worst. So we
concerning.
also got Booty Hole Brown.
Shut
I'm
the
sure.
fuck up. Pause.
It's-
Pause. Booty hole brown.
That's
Booty
nasty.
Hole Brown lipstick.
That's so fucking.
Is it brown?
Can you imagine
I'm
somebody
assuming.
whipping that shit out?
Ugh.
Doot, doot, doot.
Ooh, girl, I like the color of that. What's that called?
Booty hole
Booty hole
brown.
brown. Like what the fuck are we talking about?
That's disgusting.
We also have Nut.
Swear, Tyler, swear.
Oh, Nut. Yeah, I swear, it's Nut.
2 T's or one?
No,
Just one T.
ain't no way. It's just nut.
What color do
The
you
thi-
think this is?
Nah, I don't want to play this game.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick.
All right,
Is
let's
it,
go.
Is it
Mind
a
you-
white? Like, what is the color of it?
I don't
There's a
even know.
description in the
I'm
picture.
going off. I'm trying to read the description, but it's just the ingredients. Like I can't even tell.
This is high key. This is gag. I wouldn't even give this as a Yankee swap gift.
Right?
We got Pussy Hole Pink. Pussy Hole Pink. That's not terrible. That's
Well, if
empowering.
we're gonna talk about the booty hole, we might as well.
Pussy
Pussy
Hole
hole
Pink
pink
ain't bad.
sounds contained compared to the last one.
All right. Well,
It's not-
you will be disgusted at the last 4. So we
Oh,
got
fuck.
Yellow Discharge.
You. Hey,
Ain't that a
Get
yeast
out.
infection?
get out. That could be BV. I'm not even about to tell you that could be
Oh,
BV.
shit.
Yeah. Gonorrhea.
Why?
Okay.
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 Curable. Is it? We don't know.
Okay.
What color is that? Is that green?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't even, but that makes it worse. You know what I mean? And then
All right,
what
so-
the fuck does gonorrhea lip gloss smell like? What's the smell on this? Like the booty hole one? What is the smell on that? What are we doing?
The
What if
last
they made it like-
two ain't terrible. Blue balls.
I guess.
Because if you think about it, like
It
I
better
don't
be
know.
blue.
Every
It better
time I
be
think-
blue.
Every time I think of blue balls, I automatically think of blue waffle. And, for us millennials, we know what the fuck that means.
That's not the same thing, Casey.
I know it's not, but that's where my mind goes.
Oh, okay.
finally, sex on my period. That is what the last one is called. Sex on my period.
This is a decline to a society. I'm starting to get why Trump wants to make America great again.
If I'm going off of the box, it does look like nut is white and gonorrhea is green.
Why
Yellow
the
discharge
fuck would
is
I want to
definitely
put that
yellow.
on my fucking lips? Why would I want yellow discharge? That's crazy as fuck.
This for all the hood chicks though. She know exactly what she doing. She know exactly
Hey,
what she
yo.
doing, man.
There's no fucking way. Gonorrhea?
She know exactly what she doing.
There's no way.
Sukihana gonna buy it. That's for sure.
I think.
Okay, but how many Sukihanas are there? Let's be for real. You know what I mean? Like,
I think she's trolling.
It's absolutely trolling.
Like, I think it's either that or like she's in on the joke.
Yeah.
Like, she's definitely in on the joke.
I mean, but
like, I don't think she's dead ass. Like, I don't think she's like.
This is everything she rapped about.
Yeah, it's like it's got to be part of her act because ain't no fucking way. Because this is nasty. It's funny, but it's nasty.
I think that Sexxy Red and Sukihana, they perpetrate this idea of being like a dirty, ratchet girl. Do you know what I mean? And y'all know what I mean when I say dirty, ratchet. You know, the girl that had the baby fat jacket, the fur was stiff, had the side ponytail, not a lot of hair, not a lot of pony. You know, not enough tail.
I wouldn't say Suki.
You know what I mean?
That I wouldn't. Suki does a version of that. I know. It's sexual.
I think they both. I think they're both on the same level, in my opinion.
Fair.
I think Sukihana, if you're gonna compare, is a little more cleaned up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
they want to
be.
Yeah, it's they want to be the nastiest, ratchetest woman ever.
And that's not. I don't.
It's definitely an act. Ain't no fucking way. She's like trying to be as ratchet and nasty as like she possibly can. I don't know. It's gross.
What if in a positive way she's trying to normalize some of this shit?
Funny, but it's gross. Yellow Discharge, that's hilarious.
Yellow Discharge is wild.
That's wild. Nut, that's the funniest one. But like, it's not a good look, but it's funny.
Shout out to the ladies with the Coochie Juice on
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Coochie Juice on the lips. I mean, I feel like it's somewhat creative. You know, it definitely will stand out, make you be like, well, you know what Sexxy Red's line of lip gloss is. It's a very much standout marketing tactic.
What color you think is Coochie Juice?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
It's like a clear though, right?
If it's anything but clear, that coochie got an infection.
What if it's like cloudy?
No, it shouldn't be.
It's giving cloud, like based on the box. Based on the box, it's giving a little cloudy.
Yo,
oh, it shouldn't give cloudy.
I feel like Coochie Juice is like it's a little clear, shiny.
It has to be.
It gotta be so
shiny gloss.
Has to be. But my thing is, they can't all be clear. Like, what do you do for what she said? One of them gotta be red.
The other ones are legit colors. Like if you look at the box, you can legit see the colors.
Like they have to be colors.
That Coochie Juice, I'm pretty sure that's a clear one.
Sex on My Period is red.
That has to be.
Sex on My
Period
what I mean? Is like a dark red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dark red. Okay, so that's the end of her period. Okay.
Because pussy hole pink is pink.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah,
What about booty hole? That's brown.
That's brown. That's brown.
That's brown.
Okay,
that's brown.
I love. You know what? She's not slow. At least she's. You know what I mean?
It's smart. It's on brand. You know what I'm saying? It's like nasty,
when she
but
goes
on
she
brand.
she has motherfuckers like us talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the shock factor.
When she goes on tour, and them girls gonna pull up with that lip gloss on, and she gonna sell it on tour. I mean, it's
for sure.
She be straight. She gonna get some. Oh man,
it's funny. I said, it's funny.
Yeah, it's something that you could say like, "Oh, I got it."
I could see somebody being very upset about this.
Who was
somebody? I could see her laughing about it.
Big fact.
Like like I could see that. I could see her taking this as a joke.
On a side note, this is not the time for her to perform at any political campaigns. I don't know why I was thinking.
We know she gonna perform for what's his face.
I've been seeing. Trump. Oh, yeah, that's
Trump.
Yeah, but I say that because I saw Meg Thee Stallion. I done seen Quavo talk at a campaign. I said, Quavo, sit your ass.
Ain't nobody give a fuck what Ja Rule got to say about Hurricane Katrina.
No, but we don't. I'm so. And I know that sounds fucked up, but we don't.
I don't want to talk about politics, but the Megan Thee Stallion thing, that shit was stupid. I love her to death, but that was stupid. That was fucking stupid.
All right, so while we on musical artists, man, Big Sean has been doing a rollout for the album Better Me Than You.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, especially he's dropped 2 music videos in the last 2 weeks. One Together Forever, and the last one is called Yes. Yeah, it's called Yes. Check out the videos if you get the chance. They kind of fire. And then he also has done, like we said,
music videos.
Yeah, he's done On the Radar and all this stuff.
He's been doing a lot of interviews too.
Done the interviews.
I've been seeing a lot of like clips of him talking about.
And he has
things.
a book out. He just released a book as well. Now, I know we talked about the interview last week, but in another part of the interview, and in a couple of his rhymes, he feel like a lot of people has stolen his flow, and I don't know who these niggas are.
Yeah,
so I'm curious to think. What do you guys think of that statement?
Yeah, I don't know who stole Big Sean's flow. I don't know who he thinks stole his flow. Cause I don't hear no one trying to sound like Big Sean. No offense.
To me, I think he raps too well for a nigga to copy him.
Yeah, like I see people trying to be like J. Cole. I see people trying to be like Drake, but I don't see people trying to deal like what Big Sean be doing. He's on his own plane. Like when people trying to emulate how he raps or his flow.
Yes, I don't know why my nigga feeling some type of way. But
this is my thing.
What's up, Casey?
I feel like when people, how can I say this? I don't know. I think when somebody steals your flow or your style, that's a sense of flattery. You should be flattered that your shit is so good enough for somebody to emulate it or copy it.
Very true.
You don't see what you call ASAP upset with Travis. And I think that nigga stole his whole fucking identity.
You think ASAP stole?
No, the other way around.
You think Travis Scott stole ASAP's whole identity?
His whole identity. Because you got to think, if you look at them side by side, ASAP came off, down to the clothes, the fashion, the way he wore his shit. When Travis came in, kind of wore his shit similar, kind of had the similar dynamic. I think Travis kind of went left and went to the
Travis music was darker.
Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that's the only edge. But outside of that, when he first came to the scene, it was very much so ASAP vibe.
Yeah, it did kind of sound like ASAP with the different voice changing.
Yeah.
The deep voice thing.
I think in the midst of it, he figured his shit out. You know what I mean? But when he first came out, it was definitely giving ASAP Rocky energy.
ASAP Rocky used to be that nigga.
Pretty much.
That's interesting you say that, because I think we all feel like, always felt like ASAP Rocky went down south and, as a New Yorker, just stole Southern culture and put a slight New York.
Really?
Ain't he from down south though? Like he's from
Harlem,
from New York, but like his family was from down south. Like he went down there all the time.
No, I don't know about that.
The niggas say Harlem. What I'm.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying then he go down there a lot. Then he say something about when he was a kid, he used to go down there all the time.
I know T.I. did, but I don't know about ASAP Rocky.
I don't know that he did.
I have a hot take about ASAP Rocky.
Ooh, get on the mic.
Would you say that ASAP Rocky's career kind of went the same way as Wiz Khalifa's career?
Absolutely.
As they stand in 2024 right now.
Oh, absolutely. Minute? Absolutely.
Like they both had their moments, and then now they're just like, do you think they're in the same spot? Like,
I would
say ASAP. I would say ASAP and this is my personal opinion, I would put ASAP above Wiz.
Okay.
I put him above.
Because they came out around the same time.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah. They came out around the same time.
And I'm saying this as somebody that saw Wiz Khalifa in the very beginning.
Wiz came out before. Sorry, Wiz came out before ASAP. Wiz came out, we was in high school.
ASAP came out when we was in high school.
when that mixtape dropped, bro,
I was in sophomore year of high school.
When the
I was
which
in
one?
sophomore, junior year of high school.
When Kush and Orange Juice was before the ASAP mixtape, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it both came around the same time in high school when we was in high school.
But so I think what he's saying is like, how much of a like before is it? You know what I mean?
I would say it was a 2 to 3, but I might be tripping.
Really?
Hold on. Cause what was that? What was that first mixtape he dropped?
They came around 2010. They both came around like 2010, 2011.
Because remember that whole time it was like kind of similar vibes.
Long Live ASAP. What was that mixtape? Was Long Live ASAP the one black and white with the American flag?
Yeah, that came out like 2010, 2011.
That's 2013.
That's 2011.
How are you looking this up, Tyler?
Live Love ASAP, the mixtape?
No, not Long Live, Tyler.
Yeah, that was the wrong one.
Yeah.
And then when did Wiz drop his first project, Jalen?
I'm looking now.
Yeah, check Cushion OJ.
I mean, what a time. It definitely was a vibe. I mean, Wiz Khalifa had potential. I just don't think he stayed. I don't think he stayed on it long enough. Do you know what I mean?
He had that big song and then he never really heard from him again.
Exactly. He kind of let it. And he was doing his other shit, like I think acting. He had some shit on Prime. Like he was involved in other things, but I think he let music kind of like slide to the wayside.
Yeah, A$AP Rocky's first album, Rolling Papers, came out in 2011. So his mixtape came out before that, so like 2010 at the same time.
I bet
it's like a year or two apart.
Because I feel like no, but I think they're in the same class if we're thinking about it. And you know what I mean?
Okay, all right, yeah. All right, my bad. Damn, you're right. Because Kendrick was in that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like Kendrick was dropping mixtapes around the same time too.
Yeah,
that was a big class. All right.
Yeah, I would put A$AP above Wiz. I wouldn't.
I definitely would as well.
Yeah.
Even though I will say, Wiz's
What do you mean he got weird?
Like his music changed significantly.
Yeah, Wiz's career, I think musically might be while it got weird in regards to our listening ears, like the man had the hit off of the Fast and Furious joint, and then he did a lot of stuff.
He plateaued. Well, not plateaued, but he just kind of like
that was his
he did a lot of stuff with Snoop Dogg.
I'm telling you, he had that movie with Snoop. You know what I mean?
Mac they had a little go to high school. That was a weird thing, too. Like around that period of time, I don't know. Wiz Khalifa was like,
but I think A$AP, his fashion has taken him further than his music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would say that. Yeah,
I say that.
I mean, he was the first black man to be the face of Dior. Rihanna was the first black woman. You know what I mean? To be the face of Dior.
And he got Rihanna. I think that cannot be.
You know what I mean?
He wins that. Wiz Khalifa had Amber Rose, so.
Ooh, not too much.
Yeah, you know, that goes to show who won in this competition of rappers.
But you know what? But I will, well.
A$AP Rocky's with a billionaire.
But this is my thing, though. No, but I would say A$AP found his lane, though. I think fashion was more his shit than music. Not to say he didn't fuck with music, but I think he cared more about fashion than music.
When he raps, though, he still got it. Like I always enjoy his verse on Metro Boomin's Heroes and Villains project. Anytime he drops a single, it's pretty good. Like it's like he still got it. He just ain't putting nothing together for real.
Yeah, his albums are always weird too, though.
What you mean?
See, that was his problem.
Weird albums.
He had that one album where he was on ecstasy or something. He was on dust or something for the whole project. LSD. Yeah. And I was like, maybe, and honestly, maybe if I went back,
project drug. You know,
maybe if I went back and listened to it today, I'd probably be like, oh, this actually sounds decent. But that album possibly threw a lot of people off. I know it threw me off. I know I was like, I'm not finna be pressed to listen to this nigga.
Like his last album was called, what was it? Testing. It was in 2018. That one wasn't that weird. But it just, by that point, it was just like, eh.
But people already kind of like, was like, I don't know what he got going on.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean? And once you lose people, and then what was the gap, Jalen?
Because
I don't feel like that was consecutive.
When he dropped that album with that song LSD, that was At Long Last ASAP. That was in 2015. He dropped the next album 2018, Testing, and then he hasn't dropped an
3
album
years.
since.
I mean, 3 years. It's not like a long time, but he didn't do nothing in between that time.
Not really.
He stays pretty
usually when people
through...
take that, that gap of a break, they usually on features. They're doing, they're still musically tapped in.
They used to have like ASAP Mob. They kind of fell off.
Well, I think because when
they all broke
Yams,
up.
When he died, that kind of
Yams messed that up, and then ASAP Ferg don't go by ASAP Ferg no more. He go by just Ferg.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, they was big. They was big for a little bit.
Wait, so why does he go by Ferg now though?
He left ASAP.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they broke up.
That's wild that I didn't even peep.
That's like our Future when they broke up, and no one really knew they broke up like that.
Shout out Odd
but
Future.
Yams was holding them together though.
Oh, gotcha.
For sure.
Oh wow.
That time of just a whole bunch of people were just like clicked up.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Everybody just kind of separated.
Remember good
with
music?
Their own ways. Good music.
Maybach music.
But you know what? That's when Cruise was a thing.
Maybach
I remember
kind of.
I was in a crew. Yeah. That's when like jerking and you know what I mean? You got a click, you got a crew. Yeah, I had a crew.
Not jerking.
Jet life. You know what I mean? Didn't know shit about a jet. Yeah.
Man, we used to call ourselves Team
Jet Life, man.
day.
Currency and them boys. You used to call yourself what?
We used to call ourselves Team Jet back in the day.
Oh, Team Jet. Yeah, Jalen, Edgar, and Tyler. Yeah, Team Jet. That's what it was.
Yeah. Sometimes
you see
Donald.
The planes fly in the sky.
So clearly we lacked originality in our generation.
Well, we just used our...
We used our initials.
Used our first initial.
I couldn't even tell you where the fuck we got Jet Life from. Like,
it's gonna be a jet
back then, it was
a
lot of
weeks.
stuff like that. Doing your jerking and stuff. I used to be part of what they used to say when I was younger. Damn, what we used to call it. Damn.
Jay, did you jerk?
SGN, straight goonics.
Straight goonics.
That's what we used to call us.
I'm screaming.
Yeah. Everybody back then, everyone was like, "We got a crew."
Could you jerk?
That's back when we had the double shirts.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Kanye really influenced a nation. I need people to know.
Hey, them polos went crazy in the DM.
I ain't never fucked with a polo harder than when that shit came out, huh?
Man, we was all dressed in business casual.
Popping the collars.
Do you hear? Business fucking casual. Killing it. Collars pop, ready to go. Where the fuck was we going?
People used to like, oh my God, everyone dressed so nice.
Yeah.
Like all the teachers.
Yeah, we that was crazy times.
Crazy times.
I remember being in Memphis and the policeman came up to me and was like, I like what you got on, young man. I said, hey, it was a trip.
I still switched it up though. I still had the long tello tees, the Machiavelli jeans, Air Force.
Machiavelli? What a time! Hey, yo, the Machiavelli jeans is crazy.
Oh man, what is the fuck we gonna talk about? Jay, Acolyte has been canceled. Casey, Star Wars.
What the fuck, Acolyte? Oh, so I'm tuned out.
Star Wars, the Star Wars show. It was interesting. It got canceled, unfortunately. It was very controversial. There's a lot of racism.
Casey, what made you not like Star Wars?
I can't really give you a I can't tell you what turned me off, but I've it's one of those things that I've tried to like get into it and I just can't. I think it's the length of time.
Okay.
Like it's a lot of information and a lot that you have to like keep up with. And I would say that I think I'm somebody that's good at that, but I don't know. And I've watched the OG stuff, you know what I mean? But the new shit I can't. Yeah. No.
The new stuff has not done well.
And maybe that's what it is.
I just feel like I feel like Star Wars under Disney has just built some real corny shit.
Yeah.
Not to say the stuff before. The stuff before was nerdy, but it wasn't corny.
Yeah.
This stuff is corny. Now, the only good thing we got from the
nerdy
Acolyte
does not equate to corny. Love that.
correct. The only thing we got good from the Acolyte was the fight scene in the last episode.
The fight scenes in general were good.
The fight scenes in general was good because Jedi's was dying.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't never seen Jedi's fight like how Jedi's fought in this. So it was dope to see.
So that was cool. But it was just like the way that they talk about the Force. I feel like I said it before, but it's just the way they talk about the Force, the way the Force is displayed under Disney. This shit just is not good. It's not good.
I think it's used too much.
Not even you. You just hear the whoosh. And I'm like, hey, my nigga, that's not how they used to do that shit.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's not how they used to do it. It used to be cool shit like Darth Vader's upset, he not even moving, and the nigga getting choked out.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying they're not even being quieter. True to the...
It was quieter. There's all this theatrics behind it now. I get what you're saying. Like, the music envelops, like, in the last episode of Acolyte, when she was choking old boy out with the Force, the music was swelling. It was a bunch of emotions going on. It's like,
like, no,
just let her choke him out. I see what you're saying. They make
and honestly, there was a bit,
now.
it was a bit more of a comedic feel to Star Wars early on. You know what I'm saying? Han Solo was low key a funny nigga.
Yeah, he was
ain't too much, comedic relief nowadays in the show. Like, I mean, it's just
Shorty
like,
was like, "I love you." He was like, "I know."
I'm saying, bro. They have some legendary quotes. They ain't got that shit.
The OG stuff. I think when they got bought by Disney and they did that sequel trilogy was when it officially started to fall off. Because it started off strong, but it was just doing the same shit that they already did in the past.
That being said, Casey, I don't blame you.
Yeah. Well, I will say, Casey, I think you actually would have liked the Acolyte, though.
Well,
I think you actually would have liked it. Because it's Star Wars, but like you didn't really have to know anything about Star Wars to watch it. Yeah, like you didn't need to know all the lore behind Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, all that. Because it was a prequel series before all that stuff happened, just set in old times. And it was about the Jedi Order back in we were supposed to be at the height of the Jedi Order.
I also would have rather them try to bring, if you're going to do a prequel, use some characters that we freaking know.
But it was supposed to be characters, supposed to be so far back that it was characters that we knew weren't supposed to be alive except for Yoda.
I'm just saying, let me get a young Mace. Let me get something. I don't care how
it was
realistic
like 200.
It's supposed to be.
It was 200 years before. It was supposed to be like 200 years before any of the Star Wars stuff we knew.
Man, it's wild,
so it's supposed to be Old Republic.
It was just like, man, this ain't hitting, bro. This ain't hitting.
It's one of those shows where it had a lot of potential. Like, you seen the good stuff in it. And you see that the plans that they had, and like if they spent more time fleshing them out, it would have been better. The show was only 8 episodes. I think if they gave it 10, it probably would have benefited a little bit more. 10 to 12, it would have benefited more.
What's up with niggas only giving 8?
Yeah, I don't know. 6 to 8 episodes. Yeah,
what's up with all these short series, bro?
Yeah, shows used to be 22 episodes.
But here's my thing. So here's my thing. I think when we have shows that originally are like have done 22 and we're going to 8, maybe they feel like the attention span of its viewers is not as like people are not staying up to date with it, right? Like I have shows that I kid you not, if it's beyond I'll say 16 episodes, I'm fading out. Right.
You know, that's fair.
But I would say more to y'all's point about fleshing it out though. If we're gonna do 8, it needs to be a strong, solid 8 so that everything's meaningful and it's like it makes sense.
The thing that made it worse, Casey, is some of the episodes was only 30 minutes.
How long is the like
if you're gonna do 8 episodes, you gotta do 8 1-hour episodes. They was doing 8. They did 8 30 to 45 minute episodes.
That's not enough.
Not even every episode was 45 minutes.
You gotta anticipate that too. Like I don't have a lot of time. That's what it was.
It felt more like 4 episodes. Yeah, it was rushed. It was
rushed.
I think it was rushed.
There's no way you're gonna get all the action and everything you need for a quality episode in 30 minutes.
Well, here's
There's
my
no way.
thing. I don't think it was. I think it was rushed, but I also think it was for like the writer was forced to condense it. Like she had a bigger plan, and they forced her
Disney
to
getting cheap.
condense it. Yeah, they forced her to condense it.
Everybody getting cheap nowadays.
I think
That's why
there's
House
It's
of
certain
the
either
Dragon.
it would have been better if it was a movie or if it was a 10-episode show.
I was just about to say, because if it was a movie, eight 30-minute episodes, that equates to one long ass movie.
Yeah, exactly. So like, they could have just made it a little bit shorter, did a 2-hour movie and called it a day, but they didn't. They made this show, and you could see where like, oh, this could be good, but
Yeah.
it's. I just wish they got another season to prove themselves because I think it could have been good. But hey, that happens, you know. You gotta make a good first impression. They made a terrible.
I just feel like it's
first
clear
impression.
that a lot of these
Star Wars got some mid stuff coming out too.
A lot of these networks are just throwing stuff out that's not. They didn't put the money in.
They did the same thing with Umbrella Academy. They did that show dirty.
I'm just saying, like, how even House of the Dragon, you ain't give us 10 episodes because you ain't want to pay for all the dragon shit.
Yeah.
You ain't give us. I know Star Wars probably ain't give us 8 of that because I'm sure it just seems like while using CGI is supposed to be less expensive, this shit seems more expensive.
Yeah.
And plus, and I know niggas was dealing with the right. I think we still got remnants of the writer strike and
that messed a lot of stuff up.
Like that. So we got a lot of stuff that's probably like we was working on it and then it stopped and we couldn't do it.
Jesus, Jalen.
But I just don't understand the if you ain't gonna do it right, you ain't just leave it.
Yeah, and I think that's ultimately like I think there's certain things you can condense, but I feel like if you want to condense it down that much, I agree with Jalen. It should have been a movie then in that case. Because it's not even worth, you know what I mean? 30 minutes for any show, and I think action-packed shows, you're not going to do it enough justice.
And Star
I think
Wars,
45 minutes is not even enough.
Because they did it was a good story. It was a good story. But like it was rushed. And if it wasn't rushed, they could have did some more stuff.
Star Wars
basically the plot of the show was
they off movies, like they're movies that aren't part of the Star Wars
like franchise?
Like yeah. So like the Rogue One, Solo, even though it didn't make a lot, it was a good movie. Like they're movies outside of the 7 through 9. Lord Jesus. They've been solid.
Yeah.
And I just don't know why they don't want to.
The Rise of Skywalker made them afraid to make movies again. That Rise of Skywalker was hot garbage.
What made it garbage?
They put the Sith Lord in a pimp suit, KC.
They
put the nigga in a pimp suit. The nigga was dead.
The biggest flaw was they brought the villain back from the original series trilogy 50 years ago. The nigga died, and he was nowhere to be found throughout this whole new trilogy. They just introduced this nigga. He's alive in the fucking opening crawl, because you know how Star Wars does the opening like long text thing. That's how they brought him back to life and made him the main villain out of nowhere. It was just stupid shit. It was just dumb shit. It was stupid. They fly now? Like, come on. You was a stormtrooper, nigga. Of course you know they fucking fly. This is the sequel series. They was flying back in the 70s. Let's not talk
Shit was crazy. Shit was crazy, man. But yeah, I don't know. Disney, somebody else got to get Star Wars.
Disney, Catherine Kennedy, Dave Filoni.
But this is my thing,
y'all gotta
though.
do better.
This is why I get scared when they start merging shit, because then you start seeing the quality change. Well, you know what I mean? Production start looking a little different. We start cutting corners.
Disney owns Marvel too, though, so they got a whole slew of problems.
Well,
when did Disney take ownership of Marvel?
After the first Avengers movies.
Okay.
Oh,
what it is.
Okay. Yeah, after the first, I think it was the first Avengers movie was the Disney movie.
They saw what was coming.
Yeah, that's when they bought.
Oh, that's kind of smart though.
Yeah, Disney.
We see
Disney
the cash
did it low
on
key
this
though. Yeah, Disney did it low key though when they bought Marvel, but they did. It was around the same time they bought Star Wars too. They spent billions and billions of dollars.
Wow, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Man. George Lucas should have never gave it up. He likes black women, and he should have never gave it up. He should have never sold it.
Shout out to George Lucas and his black wife.
Mm-hmm. She runs Sam's Club.
No, this
Ain't
is
she the
Starbucks.
CEO of Sam's Club? Starbucks.
She's a chairman of Starbucks, which they just hired the CEO from Chipotle.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, so that means we not gonna double charge? What's the change? What's the
I
shit?
think Starbucks is going to improve immensely. It was on a
Maybe.
downhill slope for a minute since
I'm
the
not
whole
gonna
racial
hold
That
stuff.
CEO did brag about not working past 6 o'clock. I don't
No,
work
Which
past
one? The
6.
original
CEO,
Starbucks?
this
Yeah.
CEO got a this dude they just hired. He got a really good track record. So Starbucks should, in a year and a half,
Not with
2
Been through some
years, they
me.
should
shit.
be.
Them niggas be stingy at
He been
Chipotle.
through some Chipotle, do some shit with Chipotle,
Motherfucker,
you know.
they're gonna charge me extra for guacamole and give me a
Chipotle
wrist
one of
for
the
this
best
shit.
stocks on the market, low key, when it comes to the
Yeah.
food retail
Chipotle,
space.
what
So.
you call it? Chipotle almost lost their company because all them people got poisoned.
And my nigga came
See,
in.
but that's why I don't fuck with lettuce.
My nigga came in and saved the day.
That's why I don't fuck with lettuce.
See?
Cause you don't know if niggas is washing that shit. See how I did that?
Got to wash your lettuce and
You
wash
gotta
your
wash
rice.
your lettuce. You gotta wash lettuce.
Wash your lettuce, wash your rice, but we're going to talk about that more next week. We appreciate y'all for tuning into the No Clearance Podcast, man. Make sure you get you a dad hat. Go to noclearancepod.com/shop. And please subscribe to Patreon and hit the convo before the convo. Patreon.com/No Clearance. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the No Clearance Podcast. You stay black.
Stay blessed.
Peace.
Peace out.